In this video, we'll be talking about normal value for blood pressure, and by that we'll be talking about what value is normal and what is not. I'm still Dr. Abimbola Onifade, and then this is still Diabetes and Hypertension Intervention Program. But talking about blood pressure specifically, and blood pressure is reported in millimeter of mercury, that's mmHg. Low blood pressure, once your blood pressure is less than 90 and over 60, that's low blood pressure. Let's say the diastolic, which is the one below, is less than 60, and then the one above is still up to 90, that's still low blood pressure. And the same thing, if the one above is less than 90 but the one below is still up to 60, that is still low blood pressure. Now, for you to understand what blood pressure is, when your heart contracts, it pushes blood out, and this blood passes through the arteries. The pressure that is generated in the artery, that is the one that is above. Then when your heart relaxes, blood comes back in. The pressure that is generated at that time is the one below. So you understand why it is lower down and higher up, because when it relaxes, the pressure should naturally be lower. So ideal blood pressure is 90 over 60 to 120 over 80 millimeter of mercury. So don't panic if your blood pressure is 90 over 60. That's not hypertension, that's not low blood pressure. That's not low blood pressure. But once it is less than that, that is when it is low blood pressure, and then you should seek medical intervention for that. Now, stages of high blood pressure. We have 4 stages. This is the new recommendation. The recommendation changes from time to time. I want you to understand this, then I will conclude this at the end so that you would not panic. Then stage 1 of prehypertension is between 120 over 80 to 139 over 89. So I said ideal should be between 90 over 60 to 120 over 80. So we want your blood pressure to be within that range, and this is also as age significance as well. So that's the stage 1. This is called prehypertension. It's usually not so before, but that's what it is now. That's prehypertension. Then stage 2 of mild hypertension, 140 over 90 to 159 over 99. So once you have this, it is called mild hypertension, or stage 2, mild. So it's interesting because if it's in this range, by dietary and lifestyle adjustment, it is super easy. But even if it is higher than this, it is equally easy, and you're going to achieve that. I've seen people come down from what is way up, and by now they are doing well on the normal blood pressure on our program. So don't panic. Then stage 3 or moderate hypertension, 160 over 100 to 179 over 109. Stage 4 or severe hypertension is 180 over 110 or higher. So depending on what your value is, that tells you how serious the condition is, and that tells you how you should quickly make adjustment. Now, before I forget, because I used to forget quite a number of times, cigarette smoking and alcohol is not good for your blood pressure. So if you have this habit, you can bring your blood pressure down significantly by dropping those habits. So take note. So now, blood pressure over 140 over 90 millimeter of mercury is considered to be high. The significance of this is that if it's not this high, it's usually not treated with medication at all. So if it's not over 140 and over 90 millimeter of mercury, it is not treated with medication, and it is not considered high. So generally now, apart from these stages and the stage which we must take note and which is significant, so And again, some experts recommend that for people 60 and older, medication should start at pressures of 150/90. So even if it is higher than 140/90, and it is still the recommendation is still that by some experts. And I'm not talking about experts behind one door. I'm talking about those who make all of these recommendations. So 150/90, that's the recommendation. But you need to talk with your doctor and then know what because they will manage you in a holistic way. Now, understand that this program, the Diabetes and Hypertension Intervention Program, the aim is to take you off medication completely. So you need to even understand at this point that 140/90 is not even managed. Is over 140/90 is what is generally considered to be a high. So you don't even panic when you're able to get out of 140/90. You understand? Now there are some conditions in which it is recommended that if it is once it is about, I think, 135 and above, and that the person equally has diabetes, it is recommended that the patient should be commenced on medication. But this again depends on how the doctor evaluates you. Most of the times, patients are not started on medication for blood pressure except it is over 140/90, and it is that's what is generally considered high. And so the purpose of our own program is to take you off medications completely, but we are not overzealous about this. The way people on our program, because quite a number of people have gotten off medications for high blood pressure, but the way it happens is that they understand this recommendation, they keep to their medication, they improve. As they improve, the medication is being tailored off gradually, and until they don't even need any medication at all. So that is the way. Not that you stop abruptly. Some people still do abruptly. Some of them do get it lowered at the end of the day, but that is not what I recommend. And if there is any problem regarding that, I wouldn't be held liable, because this is pop and clear. This is clear that this is what you're supposed to do. Don't be in haste. So our goal is to get you below 140/90 millimeter of mercury. Then our biggest picture, our overall goal, is to get you to the ideal, which is between 90/60 to 120/80. But the first and the most important goal is to get you below 140/90 millimeter of mercury. Because once you are below this, usually treated with dietary adjustment, lifestyle modification, and not with medication. So take note of that. Except there are some other important reasons why medication must be introduced. So, which is not common with everybody. So our goal is to get you below 140/90 millimeter of mercury first. Then at the overall end, we'll get you between 90/60 to 120/80, not more than that millimeter of mercury. So understand that, and once you have this, don't panic. Once you are within these highlighted goals, don't panic. It simply means you are doing well, and then you will do better. So now there might be some reasons why you want us to look deep into your situation. We offer consultation. You just need to go to www.smartmedicalprograms.com/consult, and let's hear you out, and let's know how we can be of help to you. So if you're on our program, once again, I used to say don't be in a hurry. The first thing you should expect is symptomatic relief, better sleep, more energy, feeling well, less pain, memory. Your drug is working better than it used to do. You get improved, you see significant improvement, and you end up reversing the problem. So if you are watching this and you are yet to join our premium program, please visit www.smartmedicalprograms.com/premium and join us immediately. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel to get more helpful videos. And I'll see you